Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetstoys.com, and today we are going to do a special unboxing of a special device which has been sent to us from Microsoft. This is the first Lumia phone from Microsoft, which is called Lumia 535 with their own branding, I would say. So again, they have overtaken Nokia, and now all the Windows phone which you will see in the market will have the Microsoft branding, and this is the first one out of that lot. So we have this special box with us which has not only the phone but something else as well. So let's take a look what we have inside. Again, it is a kind of a mysterious box, a black box, and once we open this box we see a Microsoft box inside, as you can see, which looks good. And let me just take this box, another box out of this one, and here we have the main box which actually has the contents including the phone. So this is how it looks like. It is a very nice finished box. So this is the kind of packaging you can expect as far as Lumia 535 is concerned. It has the Microsoft branding over here in the middle, which looks good, and once we open it we have these package contents. So inside the package we have got the Lumia 535. This is the green color and it looks very good in terms of the overall look and feel and the build quality. As you might have seen earlier on the Nokia Lumia devices, it has the same kind of build quality and the form factor. And apart from the phone, we get these headphones which comes within the package. So this is something special they have done this time. So we have got a green colored headphone with a green color device. So you will get the same color headphone as per the device color, and they again are looking very nice. We will also tell you about the sound quality which you will get from these headphones which come within the package. So further going down inside the package, we can see that we have this kind of tangle free cable for these headphones, which does make them look good, and the usage is also going to be good enough, I would say. This is the toggle over here, the button which allows you to pick up the call. You have a mic module. One more thing which we have got inside the package is this charger. This is the micro USB charger. Again, there is a charger which has a cable which is non-detachable, so the cable cannot be detached. And one thing to notice here is that inside the package we do not get a data cable. So there is no data cable which can be used for data syncing and charging. You will have to buy it, but you get very good quality of headphones within the package for the price. This phone is available for a price of approximately 10,000 rupees, and these are the package contents which you will get once you buy this phone, which includes the handset, these headphones, you have this charger as well, and you get all these in a very good packaging which looks very nice. And now here we have the Microsoft Lumia 535, which is the first Windows phone to come with Microsoft branding this time. So all the Windows phone from now on will come with the Microsoft branding, as Microsoft has taken over Nokia and they have started using their own branding on these phones. Nokia will not be written on these phone. The build quality has remained the same as you might have seen on the previous Nokia Windows phone. So build quality is not a compromise at all. The overall form factor of the phone is decent enough. It comes with a pretty big display this time. You have 5 megapixel camera at the back side with LED flash, and you also have a 5 megapixel camera at the front which can also take pretty good selfies. The overall build quality and the form factor of the phone is good enough. It weighs around 146 grams, which makes it kind of light in terms of the weight as compared to some other 5-inch phones which we have seen. Not very light, but considerably light. We have 8.8 millimeter, which is the thickness of this phone, which does make it pretty good in terms of thickness and the portability, because this phone does not feel heavy, it does not feel very thick phone. The rounded edges on the back cover again give you a very nice feel when you hold it in one hand, but the glossy finishing on the back cover again will get a lot of fingerprints and scratches over time, which is the case. So make sure you have a protection for this phone, unless you will see scratches and fingerprints very easily on. Now let's take a look over the connectivity and ports which we have on this phone. As far as touch capacitive buttons are concerned, these touch capacitive navigation buttons are there within the display. They are not on the body of the phone, which is kind of a disappointment, and again they have done this deliberately as a compromise on this budget Windows phone. When we talk about the earpiece, we have the nice metallic earpiece below the glass. We have front camera, which is a 5 megapixel front camera. We have the Microsoft branding over here, and at the back side we have 5 megapixel camera, which is an autofocus camera, whereas the front 5 megapixel camera is a fixed focus camera. Both of them cannot record high definition video, which is a kind of a disappointing thing again. When we talk about the edges, on the edge we have the power and sleep key and the volume rocker. Both of these are plastic buttons. They give you decent amount of feedback, and they are colored in the same color as per the color of the back cover. Once you change the back cover, you can change the overall color profile of the device. We have the loudspeaker over here on the edges at the bottom, and again it is slightly on the curved part, so even if you place the device like this on a table, it will get muffled, but it will not get blocked completely. We have micro USB port for data syncing and charging on this phone. At the bottom we have 3.5mm audio jack over here. And once we open the back cover, you can see that we have the battery over here, which is a 1905 mAh battery. It can give you around 1 day of battery backup with basic to moderate usage. We have the SIM card slot 1, SIM card slot 2. Both of them will accept the micro SIM, and we have a micro SD memory card slot as well to expand the storage, and you can install applications on the micro SD memory card. You can also move applications from the phone memory to the micro SD memory card on this phone. The overall build quality of the plastic is again not too great. It is made up of thin quality of plastic on this phone, but again it is not cheap plastic which they have used, and it does provide the kind of protection you need on the phone, and also making it light in terms of the overall weight. As far as display is concerned, the display quality on this device is not that great. As you can see, the display is a TFT IPS display which has decent viewing angles but not great viewing angles. The color protection of the display is also pretty okay, not too good, especially whenever you watch any videos on this device or whenever you take a look over any of the photos which you have captured. The overall color protection is not that great on this display, and this is something which we will just highlight. This is how the home screen look like. On the home screen you can see we have all these tiles, and again it is coming with the latest Windows Phone Denim Update 8.1, and you have these live folders as well. In case you would like to create a folder which has certain number of tiles, you can drag one tile over the other and you can create these folders. You can also name these folders as well in case you would like to do that, and again it is very simple. You just need to tap on the name thing. Here we have the hardware information for this phone. As you can see, we have the device name over here, the manufacturer name, and the display resolution, which is 418x800. Although the display resolution which is mentioned for this device is 514x960, which is the QHD resolution, whereas the display resolution which this benchmark utility has detected is 418x800. So the effective resolution is lesser than what it has been communicated. Now here we have the notification center. As you can see, all the notifications are there. You have these toggles over here for the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, camera and automatic brightness as well, which is supported. Let's go into settings and take a look what we have as far as internal details are concerned. So first of all, we will take a look over the about device information to check out the version of software which is running. So it is running Windows Phone 8.1 update, which is the latest version of Windows Phone OS. And when we talk about some other details, we have the hardware and firmware version mentioned as well. And you can also get over the air updates through Wi-Fi on this device by using the phone update section. You can check for the latest phone update for Windows Phone OS and you can get that. You will also get the latest version as soon as it is available, but the Windows Phone update does not come very fast. Normally what we have seen on Windows Phone. You also have the option of updating the phone software version by checking the phone update section over here. So you can check for the latest update and update the OS version on this device and get new features, but these new features does not come very often. Normally on Windows Phone we have seen that they do take a lot of time to actually push a major update on. You also have GPS navigation supported on this device. You just need to enable location services under settings, and once you enable that, you can use GPS navigation on this device with the help of Air Maps. Apart from this, you have USB connectivity also supported with PC, but not with the USB pen drive. You also have screen rotation orientation lock. So in case you would like to lock the orientation, you can do that by just toggling this setting. You also have support for wireless display, that is Project My Screen, but again for this you need an additional hardware which you need to buy from Microsoft. That hardware is not yet available in India. You also have Find My Phone feature, which is a pretty useful feature in case the phone is lost or stolen. You can control your Windows Phone by going to windowsphone.com and enter your Microsoft account over there, which you have entered on your Windows Phone, and you can lock, erase, locate and send apps to your phone, and all those applications you can install directly from the windowsphone.com website to your phone. Once it is connected to internet, it will also give these push notification, and you can also have phone location periodically being sent to you before the battery runs out in case the phone is lost or stolen once you use this feature. And again, using this feature is free Internal memory of Lumia 535 is approximately 8 GB and you get approximately 7.28 free out of 8 GB to be used, and out of that system storage is approximately 3 GB, so you will get around 4 to 5 GB available to the user for installing application, because we have installed certain number of applications which include some heavy games and some heavy applications. That is why the current storage which is being used as of now is 5.64 GB, but you will get approximately 4.5 to 5 GB available on this device for installing application and storing picture, videos and other data. You also have support for SD card and you can install applications on the SD card. You can also move applications from the phone memory to the SD card. As far as sharing internet is concerned, you can share internet on Lumia 535. The option is there under settings, and you can either create a portable Wi-Fi hotspot or you can share the 3G internet using Bluetooth. Bluetooth and Wi-Fi hotspot is supported for sharing internet, but USB tethering is not supported on this phone. For your navigation needs, they have provided Hair Drive Plus and Hair Maps on this phone. Hair Maps allows you to download offline maps for your city, and once you download these offline maps, you can use them for GPS navigation without internet connectivity. Right now we are in an indoor location and it can still lock my GPS location pretty accurately, and again with these kind of features which we have on this phone, GPS navigation is a pretty good experience and it does provide you a very good accurate GPS navigation information whenever you need it. Now here we have the benchmark score which we have got for this device for different things. For memory we have got a score of 698. For CPU integer it is 5027, which is a pretty decent score. For CPU floating point operation it is 4558. For 2D graphics it is 413, and when it comes to some other details, we have database IO score which is also decent. The storage write speed and the read speed is also pretty good. In case you would like to see it, it can actually provide you very good read and write speed, so data copying from this device is going to be fast. When you copy it from the device to the PC or from the PC to the device, it is going to be good enough. The total score which we have got is 11515, which is pretty decent for a device like this, and this score we have got on the NT2 benchmark beta application. So again, this score indicates that this device is pretty good. And when it comes to day-to-day usage, one thing which I can say, that this device provide you a fluid experience, especially for the price. For this price, the Android phones which we have seen in the market, they do provide you a lot of features, a lot of applications, but on this phone you will get a lot of smooth experience while using it in day-to-day usage. You will have a much better stability on this Lumia 535 as compared to some of the Android phones out there which comes in the same price segment, which does give you a lot of things, but they will give you a lot of lag at times, which does not happen over here on the UI, because the UI is responsive and there is no issue while using this phone in day-to-day usage. Now here we have the camera application, which is the Lumia camera application, which you will get pre-installed. You have a lot of options over here to control. You can control the Lumia camera application in the Pro mode, in which it will allow you to control the white balance. You can set the exposure, you can control over ISO, and you can control over a lot of things. As of now we are going to use it in auto mode. That is what a normal consumer would do. So let me just take the photo. When it comes to tap to focus, it is supported on this device, and automatic focus is also there. When it comes to taking this photo, we have just taken this photo with artificial light. Let me just disable both of these two artificial light which we have, and we will take this photo again, and let's see how does this photo come out in this kind of light scenario. So we have taken the second photo, and let me just show you both of these photos one by one. So the first photo which we have taken is this one, which has been taken with light. As you can see, this photo looks good in terms of the clarity, as well as in terms of details it looks decent enough, not too great I would say. The color production which has been done on this photo looks almost identical to the subject which we have over here. As you can see, the Android logo, it looks almost the same, whereas the one which has been taken without the artificial light, here we have the one which has been taken without artificial light. This one also looks pretty decent in terms of colors as well as in terms of details. Details are being nicely captured, but not captured that great as we see on the one which has been taken with light. So the camera performance of this device as far as the rear 5 megapixel camera is concerned is pretty good in low light as well as with artificial light, and in daylight you will get a very good performance as far as camera is concerned, which we have at the back. For the front camera, let me just take a photo from the front camera as well. One thing which is a kind of a disappointing thing is that you cannot record high definition video from the rear camera or from the front camera. So as you can see, we have enabled the front camera on this device, and this is how the view will look like from the front camera. It has a 5 megapixel front camera, which is a wide angle camera, so it can cover a lot of things both on your right as well as on your left. So in case you would like to take group selfies, you can have much more people in the front camera selfie photos, and it can cover a lot of people because of the wide angle front camera. As far as the quality is concerned, let me just take a photo from the front camera in this light condition. As of now, I have some amount of artificial light which is falling on my face, which I am going to disable now. I'm going to turn them off, and we will take the same photo in this scenario where I do not have much amount of light. So this is the first photo which we captured from the front camera. As you can see in this photo, I can see myself clear, and details are also captured nicely as we have good amount of artificial light falling on my face in this particular photo, but the one which has been captured without those artificial light. So this is the kind of quality you can expect from this device when you take a photo from the front camera in low light scenarios. So still I would say the performance is decent enough, but this display is not doing a pretty good job to actually show this photo. This photo is actually better in terms of details. It is pretty nice, not that great, but in terms of colors as well, it is better as compared to some of the devices which has a 5 megapixel front camera. This photo which we have in low light is slightly better than those, but the display is not that great to show the clarity to that great extent. I would say the front camera is doing a pretty good job both in low light as well as in artificial light, and in daylight it can do a very good job. So in low light, the kind of photos I can see from the front camera which have been captured are decent enough. You can also enable Cortana as well on Lumia 535, which is being sold in India. All you need to do is you just need to change some language settings. We have done a separate video how you can enable Cortana, but once you enable Cortana, you can make this phone do a lot of things with voice commands. You can call people, you can make an alarm on this device without even touching the phone with your voice commands, and all that you can do with the help of Cortana, which you can enable on the Indian version of Lumia 535 in. You also have FM radio in case you are wondering on the Lumia 535 Indian version, as you can see. Now we are going to play a high definition video from our YouTube video channel, and this is a high definition video which is going to get played at high quality format. Again, this is not going to be the high definition resolution because this device already have a low resolution less than HD. So we are going to play this video and see how does it look like on this display. Let me just take it to full screen. So the video is right now playing in full screen, and this is how it will look like. So the overall volume which is coming out from the loudspeaker is fairly loud for a device like this, and again the loudspeaker is actually at the back side, so it will get muffled a bit if you place it like this on a table flat on its back. As far as viewing angles are concerned, viewing angles are not that great. As you can see, the viewing angles are definitely not that great. If you take a look over this display from this angle or from this angle, there is a lot amount of color fading which is happening, and the blackening of the display is also happening from these angles. So in terms of viewing experience, it is not that great, but in terms of the loudness, it is pretty good, and again would be near to any other phone which is priced at the same price point at this device is. The overall battery backup which you will get from this device is going to be 1 day with 1905 mAh battery which we have on this phone. It can give you 1 day battery backup pretty easily with basic to moderate usage, but in case you are a heavy user, in case you watch videos a lot, or in case you play some games which are like high definition games like Asphalt 8, then in that case you will not get 1 day of battery backup, and on continuous usage you can expect approximately 3 to 4 hours of battery backup or slightly more on this phone. As you can see, we are playing Asphalt 8, which is a pretty graphic intensive game, and this game is running pretty smoothly on this device till now, although it is not running in high graphic mode. But in this mode, this game is running quite smoothly without much of an issue. But there is slight amount of frame drops which are happening when I play this game. At high speeds, you can see that. But this game is playable and there is not any major issue with this device while playing this game. It is handling the graphics pretty effectively, and the overall performance is pretty decent for a device like this. So you can play this game on this device without any issues. This is something which I can see. All the touchscreen controls are accessible and there is no problem with the overall game playback of this game on this device. One thing which I can notice while playing some high definition games or while playing some games in full screen is that these touch capacitive buttons does hide themselves, but the overall display is not expanded to this particular bar. This bar is always there. Even if you are playing a game, you will see that the game is going to get played from here to here, but this area will get unutilized even when you are playing high definition games or any other game. In case you would like to have full screen experience, you will not be able to get that on this phone. Now we are playing this casual game which is called Temple Run OZ, and again this game is not very heavy on graphics, but in terms of touchscreen response, it is almost instant response which I'm getting from the touchscreen. There is no problem with the game playback and I can play this game without any issues. Graphics are also rendered fine. There is no frame drops which I can notice, and there is no problem with the touchscreen response as well. Everything is running pretty smoothly on this device when I play this game. So you can expect the same performance on other games like Temple Run OZ which you can play, or Subway Surfer if you can get on this phone. The gravity sensor on the device is also working well. As far as viewing angles are concerned, when I tilt the phone like this, the viewing angles are not that great, but I can see the display which is good. And you can play this kind of a game without any issues on this phone. So that's all from us as far as the quick unboxing and full review of Lumia 535. Some of the few things which I can say this device which are in favor is that you have a pretty big display for the price it has been offered, and you have a pretty good rear camera which is an autofocus camera, although it cannot record high definition video, but the kind of quality you will get on the photos is pretty decent both in low light as well as in daylight. As far as front camera is concerned, the front camera is also good on this device. You can take better selfies of yours in low light with the front camera which we have on this phone, and it is a wide angle camera, so you can take group selfies as well effectively with more number of people being captured in those photos. As far as day-to-day usage is concerned, day-to-day usage of this device is decent enough for the price, and again it is a smooth experience as compared to some of the Android phones out there which are available for the same price, as the Windows Phone UI is smoother and effective in terms of the overall battery optimization. You will get around 1 day of battery backup from this phone even when it has only 1905 mAh battery. It has a Snapdragon 200 processor inside, which is a 1.2 GHz processor, quad core processor, and we have 8 GB of internal memory and 1 GB of RAM. In all, I can say that this is a pretty good Windows phone, an affordable Windows phone for the price, and it will give you a pretty good decent performance and a bigger display, especially for your multimedia and entertainment needs. So that's all from us. Do let us know if you have any specific question for this device. We would love to help you. You can like this video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.